Chapter 7 deals with time and media production. It is true that all art, including media productions, have both a temporal and spatial aspect. What do I mean by this? Well, the text gives us an example of a sculpture. A sculpture alone is very spatial. In other words, it takes up space. When visiting a museum and passing by the sculpture and proceeding onward to the next display, the sculpture now becomes temporal to the viewer. We temporarily viewed it, acknowledged it, assessed it, and then moved on. Most forms of media were meant to be viewed linear or in sequence. With the evolution of technology, the user can now manipulate their own media, enabling random access. If we want to begin a program in the middle, we can do that. If we want to speed up past commercials, we can do that too. Fast forward, rewind, pause, backward play, these are all ways a user can manipulate time in media. Time can also be manipulated by putting individual works into a series. A classic example is a news program. The news program will take many individual stories and compile them into one series with introductions and transitions. Alone, these stories have individual meaning. However, together they create one program. Similar to a series is a sequence. When a sequence of pictures or shots are put together in a specific way to tell a story. The BME project we worked on earlier is an example of this. We created still camera shots along with video clips to create a story with meaning. The chapter also speaks on real time. Real time is just that. The actual time it takes to record a shot or a program. We might want a 1-hour show. However, to get that 1-hour show with meaning, post-production work is needed. The actual time it takes to create a 1-hour show isn't exactly 1 hour. For the novice like me, you can bank on 8 to 10 times the actual time it takes to create. But media is magic. With a little post-production work, media makers can create the illusion and ellipsis of real time. Illusion of time is making a sequence of events look like they are taking place in real time, but really putting the ideal clips together to master the art of that illusion. Ellipsis of time is really just eliminating the fluff or eliminating the actions we can assume happened without actually showing them. Most narratives are told as scenes of illusion of real time, with the ellipsis of time happening as the scenes change. Lastly, we have defying time. We are seeing this more and more frequently as the user is enabled to control their own devices. In media, such as documentaries, this technique is used when implicit messages are valued over explicit storytelling or informational presentations. In conclusion, we are seeing more and more unconventional portrayals and manipulations of time. To me, this is a great way to appeal to or make a mark on more audiences. Time manipulations are creative, innovative, and allow the media maker to put an emphasis on grabbing the emotions of the viewer or listener, and that's what sells.